Inside Memory Corp, Eliza maintained her cover as a returning specialist seeking consulting work. The laboratory was everything she had feared it would become: memory reduced to commodity, experience to transaction. The soft hum of equipment filled the air as she observed the extraction and implantation processes, her scientific mind noting the inconsistencies between the company's claims and observable reality. Over the course of 3 weeks, Eliza gained access to the facility's systems while searching for traces of her father's memories. She discovered that memories were not simply copied and transferred like computer files. They left neural echoes, creating what researchers called a memory constellation that linked donors and recipients in unexpected ways. Recipients sometimes reported fragments of context, sensations or emotional responses that belonged to the original memory holder. Late at night in her apartment, surrounded by neural mapping data, Eliza traced the constellation of her father's donated memories. Each point of light on her screen represented a fragment of Richard's life now living in a stranger's mind. His most painful memory, Sarah's death, had been acquired by Memory Corp's founder himself. The realization struck her with physical force. This most intimate family tragedy, the moment that had severed their relationship, was now a prized acquisition. The rain tapped gently against the window as Eliza refined her plan. The memory constellation data revealed something the researchers had missed. The connections between donors and recipients were not one-directional. With the right calibration, she could temporarily access the shared neural space where these fractured recollections existed. On her final evening at the facility, Eliza waited until the lab emptied before activating the equipment. As she reclined in the extraction chair and placed the electrodes at her temples, doubt flickered briefly across her mind. The system had never been used this way. She would be attempting to enter the memory constellation, to find the fragments of her father's life now scattered across strangers' minds. The sensation began as a gentle current beneath her skin, then expanded into a kaleidoscope of sensory impressions. Eliza moved through layers of memory, fleeting impressions that brushed against her consciousness like silk. Then, with startling clarity, she recognized her father's presence. His memories carried a signature as familiar to her as her own name. She followed the thread of connection, drifting through remembered sunlight in a garden she recognized from childhood. The soft clink of her mother's bracelets as she turned pages of a book. The particular quality of autumn light through maple leaves. Each memory fragment led to another, creating a path through the constellation,